I think in tonight's installment of The Lies Told by the City of Sedona, we're going to look at one that is particularly popular with our new vice mayor and also with Reichsführer Braun of the tourism department. And that's the lie that council and staff somehow have the job of educating Sedona. I would like to invite everyone on council and staff and watching this meeting to take a look at the city's organizational chart. City's organizational chart shows very clearly that the direction of public direction flows from the public through council to staff. There is no arrow or loop on that organizational chart indicating that feedback flows back to the public from council or staff. It's nowhere in the way this is set up to work, and indeed that would pose a philosophical problem with the nature of a democratic organization. Because in a democratic organization, it's the people who decide. If the people weren't deciding, if council and staff were sitting up here in their wisdom, instructing the public, well, that would be what is called, misleadingly, Soviet-style democracy, in which the vanguard party leads the poor, ignorant lumpen proletariat into the brighter tomorrow. But that takes us into the question of just why would council or staff consider themselves qualified as educators to educate Sedona? Let's look at council for a minute. We have someone who used to work for one of the most evil companies in the world, a guy who, if I'm not mistaken, is quite into wage slavery, a New York lawyer, another New York lawyer, a California bureaucrat, and another city lawyer. What exactly do you think you have to teach rural Westerners? How to put up 100-story buildings and block the sun? How to asphalt over farmland? How to have gangs of heavily armed thugs in uniform roaming the streets shooting kids? How to sit in an office under a fluorescent light all day, hunched over a computer destroying your body and mind? How to be lazy? How to be ignorant? How to do nothing and call it a job? Is that what you're here to teach us? Are you here to educate us on our failures? There is not one member of this council who is qualified to spray for greenfly in a greenhouse, let alone run the city of Sedona. Let's end this nonsense about you educating us.